For quite some time, the people in this town have been muttering against me. They do not agree with what I have decreed. They shake their heads. They have not kept their necks under my yoke as they are duty-bound to do as men who are content with me. I know very well that these gods will led astray. Such men urge them to carry out these acts for money, to foster evil actions, to make them commonplace amongst all men. Nothing is as powerful as money. It destroys cities, driving men from home. Money trains and twists the minds of worthy men so that they may undertake disgraceful acts. But for those who take these acts, for those who undertake these acts for cash, they will see sooner or later for how their crimes they pay the price. And let the great Zeus know that I swear to you on oath that unless you bring to me the man who did this, unless you bring him before my very eyes, then death for you will never be enough. No, not until you're hung up alive and you confess to this gross and violent act. Then you will learn that in future days, when there is profit to be gained from theft, that it's not good to be in love with every kind of monetary gain. You'll learn that more men are ruined than are saved when they earn profits from such dishonest schemes.
Do I have your permission to speak, or should I just turn around and go away?
But I find your voice so irritating. Don't you realize that?
Where does it hurt? In your mind or in your ears?
Why try to question where I feel my pain?
The man who did this, he upset your mind. I offended your ears.
My, it's clear to me that it's natural for you to chatter on.
Perhaps, but I never did this.
This and more! You sold your life for silver.
How strange and sad when the man who sorts it all out gets it all wrong.
Well, then enjoy your sophisticated views. But know this, unless you make clear to me who did this, you'll just confirm for how much your treasonous gains have made you suffer.
Well, I hope he's found. That would be best. But whether caught or not, that's something sheer chance will bring about. She won't see me there again, no. Myself, against all hope and expectation, I have escaped unharmed. I owe the gods great thanks.
There are many strange and wonderful things, but nothing more strangely wonderful than man. He carved his way out through carpet ocean seas, and through winter storms, engulfing him.
With his teams of horses, he wears down the unwearied and untwirled earth, the oldest of the gods harassing her, as year by year his plows move back and forth.
He snares the light-winged flocks of birds, herds of wild beasts, creatures from deep sea, in a fine mesh of hunting net. O resourceful man, whose skill can overcome ferocious beasts, roaming mountain heights.
He curbs the rough-haired horses with his bit, and tames the inexhaustible mountain bulls, setting their savage neck beneath his yoke.
He stores himself speech and wins swift thought, trained his feelings for communal civic life, has learned to escape the icy shafts of frost, the pelting rain in the winter storms, the harsh life lived under the open sky.
That's man, so resourceful in all he does. There is no event his skill cannot confront, other than death, that alone he cannot shun. Although, for many baffling sicknesses, he has discovered his own remedies.
The qualities, his mental skills, brings hearts, the honest dreams, and lead them on. Sometimes the evil, and sometimes the good.
If he treats his country's laws with due respect, and honors justice by swearing on the gods, he wins high honors in his city.
But when he grows bold and turns to evil, then he has no city. A man like that, let him not share my home or know my mind.
What's this? I fear some moment from the gods. I can't deny when I see her so clearly. The young girl there. It's Antigone.
Oh, you poor haired daughter of Oedipus, child of such a father. What's going on? Surely they didn't brought you here because they catch you acting foolishly, disobeying the royal laws.
This here's the one that committed the act. We caught her as she was burying the corpse. Where's Creon?
He's coming from the house, and just in time. What's happening here? Why have I come just in time? What is it?
My lord, human beings should never take an oath. That's something they'll not do, for later thoughts contradict what they first meant. When you made all those threats to me, I swore I'd never return here, but yet here I am, and I bring her. For what? For there's no greater joy than for what you pray against for all hope. For what you pray against for all hope. So here she is. Take her away, convict her. As for me, I'm clear and free of all this trouble.
This girl here, you catch her? And where?
We grabbed her as she was burying the corpse.
Do you understand what you're saying? Are your words the truth?
Yes, we found her as she was giving the corpse all appropriate burial rites, an act you made illegal. Is that clear enough?
And how? Where?
After we left, we went back to the spot. We undug the corpse, and then we went upwind to escape the body's rotting stench. We stayed there for the night, trading insults to stay awake, and just in case someone got careless on the job. Then at noon the next morning, when the sun was up above our faces, we heard a scream, like a bird, seeing its empty nest, its fledgling gone. That's when we ran down and grabbed her and brought her here.
You there, with your face bent towards the ground. What do you have to say to this? Do you admit it or do you deny it?
Yes, I admit I did it. I won't deny.
You're dismissed. You may go. No serious charges will be made against you. And you, tell me briefly, not in some lengthy speech, were you not aware that there was a proclamation forbidding what you did?
I heard of it. How could I not? It was public knowledge.
And yet you dared to break those very laws!
Yes! Still did not announce those laws to me. And justice, living with the gods below, said no such laws for men. So I did not think anything which you proclaim is strong enough to let a mortal override the gods. And the non-written and unchanging laws, they are not just for today or yesterday, but exist forever. And no one knows where their face appeared. I know all too well. I'm gonna die. How could I not? It makes no difference what you decree. And if I have to die before my time, well, I call that a gain. When someone has to live the way I do, surrounded by so many evil things, how can she fail to find a benefit in death? And so for me, meeting this pain won't bring me any pain. But if I had allowed my own mother's dead son to just like her, an unmarried girl, then I'll feel distressed. What's going on here does not hurt me at all. And if you think what I'm doing now is stupid, perhaps I'm being charged with foolishness by someone who is a fool.
It is clear enough. The spirit in this girl is passionate. Her father was the same. She had no sense of compromise in times of trouble.
But you should know the most obdurate of wills are those most prone to break. It is the strongest iron, tempered in the fire to make it really hard. That's the kind you most often see shattered. The most tempestuous of horses. Those are the ones that are tamed by one small bit. And pride has no place in anyone who is his neighbor's slave. This girl right here, already very insolent in contravening our laws, here she displays her proud contempt. Having done the act, and now she boasts of it. She laughs at what she's done. Well, in this case, if she goes unpunished, then she is the man here, not me. No, she'll not escape my harshest punishment. I'll not have it. She may be my sister's child, closer to me by blood than anyone belonging in my house who worships the god Zeus or Chaos. But she'll not escape. Her sister, too, whom I accuse as well. She had an equal part to do with this burial. I saw her just now inside the palace. Go summon her here. Her mind out of control in some kind of fit.
You're crazy.
When people hatch their mischief in the dark, their minds often convict them in advance, betraying their treachery. How I despise someone caught committing evil acts who then desires to glorify them.
Take me and kill me. What more do you want?
Me? Nothing! With that I have everything!
Then why delay? There's nothing in your words that I enjoy. May that always be the case. And when I say this pleases you as much, but where could I gain greater glory by sitting my own brother in his grave? All those here will compare displeases them, if their lips were sealed by fear. Being king, which offers you all sorts of various benefits, mean you can act and talk just as you wish.
All of these. You're the only one who looks at things like that!
They share my views, but they keep their mouth shut just for you!
These views of yours, so different from the rest, don't they bring you any sense of shame?
No, there's nothing shameful in honoring my own mother's children.
You had a brother killed fighting for the other side.
From the same manner of father too.
Then why give tributes which insult his name?
But his name comes well back up what you say.
Yes, he will. If you give equal tributes to a wicked man.
But him, the one who died was not Thomas Lane, he was his own brother.
Who was destroying this country? The other one went to death defending it.
That may be, but his still desire equal rights for both.
And yet a good man does not wish for what he is given to be the same that an evil man receives.
Who knows, in the world below, perhaps such actions are not right.
An enemy can never be a friend.
But
Not even death.
my nature is to love. I cannot hate.
Then go down